Hello, good morning my dear students, and welcome to the part 2 and the final part of our chapter Work and Energy. Now, in our previous class, we studied all about work and energy. So, in today's session, we will be focusing completely on types of energy and sources of energy. So let's start. We know we apply force to do some work. And to exert force, we need energy. So, energy produces force and force does the work. Nothing can happen without energy. Now, let's learn various forms or types of energy. There are many forms of energy, and all forms of energy are capable of doing work. A special property of energy is that it can change from one form to the other. Now, let's learn different forms or types of energy one by one. Now, first we have mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is defined as the sum of kinetic and potential energy. So, mechanical energy is associated with motion and position. So, the energy possessed by a body due to its position is called potential energy, and the energy possessed by a body due to its motion is known as kinetic energy. That's why this mechanical energy is defined as the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. So there are various examples of mechanical energy. A moving car possesses mechanical energy due to its motion or kinetic energy. Same way, a moving ball, flowing water, etc. have kinetic energy. Now, let's learn about heat energy. Heat is a form of energy and is capable of doing work. So, the energy which is responsible for the sensation of heat is known as heat energy. We get heat energy from the sun and also by burning various fuels like wood and coal. This heat energy is useful in cooking, running steam engine, and generating electricity. Now next we have light energy. So like heat, light is also a form of energy. So light energy helps us to see things in our surroundings. The sun is the natural source of light on earth. Other sources of light energy include bulbs, candles, and tube lights. Now, let's see what is magnetic energy. We know that magnet can attract iron filings or pins towards it. So, magnets exert force on other magnets and iron objects. This force is due to the energy of the magnet known as magnetic energy. So, this form of energy is used for various purposes like lifting heavy iron, using of strong magnet, separation of iron objects from one metallic object, and running electromagnetic trains. Now, let's see what is sound energy. This sound energy enables us to hear or communicate with each other. We can communicate with each other with the help of sound. So, sound energy is produced by vibrations. So, this sound is a form of energy which is produced as a result of vibration of objects. The vibrations travel through air and reach our ears, producing the sensation of hearing. Sound energy is produced by radios, music players, musical instruments like sitar, guitar, and piano. Now, let's learn about solar energy. The energy produced by the sun is called solar energy. So, it reaches us in the form of light and heat energy. So, this light energy is used by plants to make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. So, the vast amount of energy obtained from the sun is called solar energy. Now, next we have wind energy. The moving air has energy called wind energy. So, wind is moving air. Like sun, wind is also a natural source of energy. By setting up windmills, the energy of wind is utilized to generate electricity. The windmill can be used for producing electricity. Now, let's learn about electrical energy. The energy we receive from power stations through electric cable or wire is known as electrical energy. Our life these days is handicapped without electrical energy because everything is running with electrical energy. Electrical appliances like washing machine, television, computer, fans, air conditioners, etc. Almost everything uses electrical energy. So it's one of the most important forms of energy nowadays. We convert solar energy into electrical energy. We convert heat energy into electrical energy. Same way, we convert wind energy into electrical energy. Because electrical energy is a source that we use the most. So children, we have learned different types or forms of energy like mechanical energy, heat energy, light energy, solar energy, wind energy and electrical energy. Now we will learn renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. There are two types of energy sources. They are renewable and non-renewable. Now let's see what is renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. Sources of energy that are easily replaced by nature and can be used forever, that is, they will not be finished over time how much we use. So this is the renewable sources of energy. So these energy sources are present in large amounts and cannot be used up completely. That's why they are easily replaced by nature. They can be recycled in a short period of time. So sun, wind and water are renewable sources of energy. We get solar energy, heat energy, light energy, wind energy and hydro energy from these sources. So these sun, wind and water are renewable sources of energy. Now let's see what is non-renewable sources of energy. These sources of energy cannot be replaced by nature in a reasonable time. That is, once used, nature needs hundreds or thousands of years to replace them. Because these energy sources are present in limited amounts and can be used up completely. They need thousands of years for recycling. Coal, petrol, diesel and other crude oil and natural gases are some examples of non-renewable sources of energy. Coal, petrol, diesel and kerosene, if we use them, nature needs thousands of years, even millions of years to make them again. Coal is a fossil fuel which is present beneath the earth's surface and it is formed in millions of years and it is used to produce electricity. These fossil fuels produces lot of energy. We are using them at an alarming rate. So if we continue to use them in this rate, they will be vanished in some years, and nature will require millions of years to make them again. So this is all about renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. Now let's see some images of renewable and non-renewable sources of energy and different types of energy. So these are the forms of energy. First we have, this is vibrating drum is an example of, this is sound energy, and lots of things in our homes use electrical energy, that is hair dryer, television, so many things. And the sun produces light and thermal energy, and moving things have kinetic. These are some of the examples of types of energy. Then we have energy sources, that is renewable energy and non-renewable energy. Wind, hydropower, solar, geothermal, biomass. These are the examples of renewable energy. And oil, coal, nuclear gas, natural gas, diesel, petrol are some of the examples of non-renewable energy. So children, today we learned a lot about forms or types of energy and two types of sources of energy, that is renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. So this completes our chapter work and energy. Thank you for watching this video.